You know, spring is one of my favorite seasons. Besides the weather getting warmer, it's also a time when our produce counters are brimming with all sorts of colorful veggies. Right now, asparagus and radishes are at their peak, and at some pretty reasonable prices. Also, sweet corn is starting to come in, and boy, is it ever good. So what do you say we celebrate the season with a recipe that celebrates all this produce? We begin by trimming some asparagus and cutting it into pieces. After that, we clean up some radishes by cutting off the stem and the root. Then we cut those in half. As for the corn, we cut it into 1-inch chunks and place it in a big bowl along with our other veggies, some olive oil, and a few off-the-shelf spices. A quick toss and onto a baking sheet it goes before roasting it off. Once everything is tender and the edges start to crisp up, it's ready to serve. Finish it off with some fresh dill and get ready for lots of fresh from the garden goodness. It's easy, healthy, colorful, and tasty. I mean, how can you go wrong? So here's what I suggest. Go online and get the recipe for our roasted spring vegetables. Talk about perfect for this time of year. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a spring fling kind of way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
There's a link to today's recipe on valleynewslive.com. Just click on the Mr. Food button or write us at the station, 1350 21st Avenue South, Fargo, North Dakota, 58103. Next at noon, Justin's in with that final check of the cool Thursday forecast.